Radio, I'm Lisa Taylor. Storm surge warnings are in effect along the coast of Texas and Louisiana as Tropical Storm Beta draws near. The Beta is no longer expected to grow into a hurricane, but the tropical storm is still a danger with a storm surge warning and tropical storm warning in effect for Port Aransas, Texas to Morgan City, Louisiana. Beta is expected to move inland over Texas late Monday between Corpus Christi and Galveston. Numerous ICE protesters are under arrest after a Times Square gathering got out of hand. Ashok Bala reports.
A chaotic scene on two were arrested, included disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. ICE is under investigation for claims that migrants had to undergo surgeries without consent.
A Lyft passenger who was beaten by cops in Clayton County, Georgia, has been released from jail and is speaking out for the first time. Nicole Wilson has details.
Roderick Walker was punched and pinned to the ground after officers pulled over the vehicle he was riding in.
I just want to let y'all know that I was scared and I fear for my life.
Apparently, the tail light on the Lyft ride wasn't working. Walker was a front seat passenger, but cops say he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, so they asked him for ID. One of the officers involved in the incident has been fired. Walker and his attorneys say the other two who were on the scene should be terminated also.
And amplifiers might soon be turned up to 11 following a settlement involving This Is Spinal Tap. The Hollywood Reporter says the 1984 mockumentary's creators achieved a legal settlement Friday over the film's merchandising income and music sales. Harry Shearer sued Vivendi and its Studio Canal division, claiming the defendants committed Hollywood accounting sins and bungled trademark rights. Shearer and co-creators Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Rob Reiner demanded hundreds of millions of dollars in damages. Lisa Taylor, NBC News Radio. President Trump says Oracle and Walmart will give $5 billion to educate Americans on the real history of the U.S. Jim Forbes with more.
On is and has been.
Firefighters were on the scene of a 4-alarm fire that engulfed 2 homes in New Jersey. Paul DeCastro with details.
The reported New Jersey Trans back on track.
Calves belonging to an endangered species of rhinoceros are alive and well in a national park in Indonesia. The 2 Javan rhinos, one a female named Helen and the other a male named Luther, have been seen with their mothers on Ujung Kulon National Park camera footage. A park statement today says the images were recorded between March and August of this year. AFP reports the park is the last remaining habitat for the Javan rhinoceros, of which there are only 74 known individuals still alive today. Big Ten schools and fans now know what this fall's 2020 rebooted football season schedule looks like. In a tweet yesterday, the conference revealed the details of the 8-game in-conference set that will begin October 24th. New for this year will be a 9th Big Ten Champions Week game for all 14 teams the weekend of December 19th. Lisa Taylor, NBC News Radio.